excited. This is how textbooks work. Like, whenever you use a photo, include the source, you cite it, and maybe in the future I'll, on the actual photo page, include the author, like, overlaid on the actual photo right there, so I don't have to flip through it and then figure out what it was or where to find it. But like I said, I'm learning this was independently published author. This is the first book I ever produced, so I'm very happy with it. Most people that got one love it, so that's what I care the most about. It was a passion project that ended up being something that a lot of people really enjoyed. Good as I can.
Well, it's kind of cool, like you put like the little story, you know, about some of these things, you know, so it makes it really interesting to, you know, check it out and make you want to grow stuff, you know, that maybe you thought you could probably pass by a million times, but then you read them and you find out about it, you see, wow, that's pretty interesting. I want to grow that now, so.
Well, funny story, one of the breeders in the book, he didn't even know he was featured until so many people started buying a particular pack of seeds from the book, and it was still being sold. The Cali Connection, he follows me now on Instagram. He's like a pretty huge breeder, and I'm like a nobody closet grower. So for him, who has, you know, thousands of followers, he's been in the cannabis community for a long time, bred a lot of big strains, in my opinion.
Did he want to sue you?
No. It wasn't him. He was super cool. He loves me. He loves me. People are buying packs. So that's the whole thing. I'm like, most people aren't going to be pissed at me because I'm driving them business. That's the point. I'm highlighting good shit. People are going to read about it. Wow, this sounds pretty fucking interesting. Maybe I should work on that. And that's what I wanted to inspire. And I know that that's what's happened. At this point, I'm seeing some people grow the strains that they read about in the book, which it's like, mission couldn't have been more accomplished. Like, overgrow the world. Like, a lot of people ask me, like, who are the good breeders? Who should I grow? Well, this gives you, at least 49 of the breeders in there. I love, or 49 of the strains. Some of them was several restricted from the book. But of all the breeders in there, there's only one that I don't necessarily agree with, and that's Marty Smart, because they've stolen a lot of genetics. But Tangerine Dream, I have to give credit where it's due. That is one of their original genetics, and it's fucking fun. So I basically slammed them for like 2 paragraphs saying that they're thieves and I don't like Barneys and don't support them. But this is a really cool strain. I had to feature it. Like, the other, 49 strains got really glowing reviews, but like at least for one of them I had to be like, fuck this breeder, but this strain is awesome. It shows you that I'm real. I'm not just blowing smoke, literally or hypothetically.
Exactly. Okay, nice green fingers.
And
for those, oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, just kind of a topic maybe or whatever, but just kind of thoughts on like, we always see like phenotypical expressions, so like when they hand out this and they grow different scenarios, and you get all these different appearances, blood shape, colors, whatever, right? Like, I wonder how much of a role phenotypical, like when we start talking like epigenetics, like how much of a role phenotypical expression plays in breeding. So like, I don't know, what's a popular, let's say, wedding cake, right, or runs, whatever, you know what I mean, like, whatever popular one. Like,
Let's go with wedding cake, because I think it's a good example, and I'll let you finish. I'll tell you why.
yeah, so wedding cake, like, so whether it's grown on the West Coast or East Coast, Canada, whatever, it's gonna come out a little different. We all could agree on that, right?
Absolutely.
It's different. It's gonna come out different. And I'm just wondering if we're allowed that to cycle in your environment, you know, say 5 rounds, you kind of know that it's settled in, and then you breed with it. How much of that actually translates into?
I wonder myself. I don't know, personally.
I find that either.
Here's the thing I geneticists is they'll say the genetic is the genetic. It's genetics are its phenotype. Those are locked in. So whether it's a 1 week old cut, whether you grew it for a month, a year, 10 years, that genetic is going to breed the exact same. Whether you stressed it out or didn't stress it out. I personally.
Oh shit! Is this a one-way? Like when I hear talks about like phenotypical expression, I hear like I guess in my mind I picture it to be somewhat similar to where there's different signaling that can happen and different things that can happen to cause a reaction in how that DNA is being read. So if it's turned upregulated, downregulated, whatever term they run on. Yeah, I just wonder, like, you know, if it's like a combination, say like a combination lock, and you got fucking this upregulated, that upregulated, this down, that down. You know what I mean? Just that all of a sudden it forms like a fucking key, right? It's ups and downs. And then that's what gets translated off into the, you know what I mean? Like into the next seed generation, whatever.
So, with anything from plant, animal, to my understanding, I've only taken base level like genetics or whatever, but the expression, like you're talking about, the phenotype, it's like you've got your environmental factors and your genetic factors, and there's a blend of two, right? They come together, and a little bit of both is responsible for how the plant is going to express. So, a core of it, if you like take subcools stuff, heat bred, how many strands eagle? He had like 40 or something on the menu, I think, when he finally passed. But of those, so of those 56, I'll give him solid credit for, I can guarantee at least 10 of those strains. If you send them to Michigan, Ohio, Florida, I don't know, fucking Canada, Amsterdam, wherever you send it, the majority of them are going to get a lemon flavored cannabis from certain strains. And then some of them are going to be grape. If you get like the Urquell lines, they're going to be more grape. If you get the JTR lines, they're going to be more citrusy. And not to say that they're all going to be exactly the same, but a huge swath, 80, 90, 95% are going to find that lemon or that grape that they're looking for. So I think that's where you've got the genetics, right? He hunted and found that genetic that is lemon. It's got the lemon in there. But then the people have to bring something out. Like Jungle Boys didn't breed Wedding Cake. Wedding Cake is Triangle Mints number 33. Triangle Kush across the something animal mints. Number 33 is the phenotype. They grew it in their grow facility under their light, like Kevin Dozier talked about. Like the lights are communicating to the plant. That is a wavelength that the plant then uses to say, you know, like in my mind, like beep boop, like let's send some messages down to that DNA, like Smiley was just talking about, and make the plant, both the green, you know, stalk and structure and roots and all that stuff, but also terpene expression, anthocyanin introduction. If you have more blue light, for example, that's one thing I know, like whether it's UVA, UVB, or like 440, that's enough to express more anthocyanin and more terpene production. There's been scientific studies conducted to prove that in cannabis. And that's why I added 440 boosts in my flowering light. Just tiny amounts of it, but just enough to hopefully bring up more purple or smell. And I think that since I pulled that kind of little blue thing onto my lighting, I've had better plants from it. So it's interesting, but the Jungle Boys, getting back to the whole wedding cake, the reason that they call it wedding cake is the way it expressed in their environment. It smelled like vanilla with a wedding cake. So one of their complaints is a lot of people have that wedding cake cut.